So I'm pregnant. I want to make a weekly video of my pregnancy symptoms so I can remember being pregnant because it's so cool. So I'm right now week 20, which means I'm halfway there. I'm starting to get bigger and I can like see it and I feel it. It's starting to feel like it's harder to move around. But I could just feel like that because we moved this weekend. So I've been lifting and it's harder to get out of bed and stuff, but I feel like my stomach is bigger and so I'm like, I can't move. I'm finally being able to like visually be like, oh yeah, I am getting, like I'm pregnant. Because there's that period of time in between the first trimester and then the second trimester where I felt like I didn't have any symptoms anymore and I didn't look pregnant yet. So I was just always, you don't know what the baby's doing in there and it's hard to tell when you can't feel it, you can't see it, and you don't have symptoms anymore. So it made me feel like something was wrong. You're supposed to start feeling kicks around this time. Some people feel them way before, some people don't feel them for another couple weeks. I don't really think I felt anything last week at church. I kind of thought I felt some movement, but that's really like it. Definitely nothing like that. I've been like, oh my gosh, that's the baby. This week, the baby is 10 inches long. I brought a little tape measure because I like to look that long from head to toe, which is crazy. Obviously, it's like this curled up probably, so it's like, they say 6.5 inches from head to butt. So that's probably how big it is. That's pretty big in there. And it's 10 ounces, apparently, supposed to be. And it's even weirder that I don't really feel anything in there yet. Like the movement, if it's moving, I don't really know. But it's weird to think that there could be something that large and I don't feel it. Other than that, no real symptoms. I haven't really had too many bad symptoms since the end of the first trimester. It pretty much went away immediately. And I had heartburn for a while, but I haven't been having it lately. Next week, we find out the gender. I was like so chill over a month ago when I was scheduling the anatomy scan. They were like, starting Friday, like you can do the anatomy scan, or even a little bit before or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, like end of January is fine. I turned 20 weeks on Friday. And now looking back, I wish I would have scheduled it the day I turned 20 weeks because I am like dying to be able to get my eyes on it and know the gender. I'm so excited. Figuring out the whole gender reveal was like a whole thing because one of the first things that I thought when I got pregnant was like, I want a gender reveal, which is so unlike me. I don't like throwing party. I like going to a party and like dancing and stuff, but I don't like throwing a party and feeling like it's about me, or like not even that it would be about me, but like that I have to entertain people and make sure that everybody's having a good time. Like that stresses me out actually. And so, but I was like, oh, I do want a gender reveal. But now that it's come, I'm like, I don't think I want that like with other people. So we've settled on me and Taggart are gonna stand in front of our families, and then our family will stand behind us and shoot off the poppers over us, and my mom will know what gender it is, and so she'll hand out the right ones. And then all of our family that's not there will be on FaceTime and can watch if they want. That's just how we'll do it. So it's like, because I wanted to do like the cake thing for a little bit, and then I couldn't find a bakery that like did same day, which makes sense. And I didn't really want to wait any longer. So we're just gonna do the poppers things. It's actually like a perfect compromise. So I'm excited about that. So that'll be next Saturday. I'm probably gonna film that. I kind of feel like I'll be able to tell what the gender is by looking at the baby during the anatomy scan. So I wouldn't be shocked if I come out like already know it, like if it's not a surprise. Now I'm gonna show you my stomach and the baby. Hopefully you can see it a little bit. And I'll do that every week. Here's my bump. If you think I'm pushing it out, maybe a little bit. Okay, here's me pushing it out. That's me sticking my stomach out as far as possible. This is like normal, probably about the same. Front view, other side. It's definitely like a little belly, okay? It is bigger or smaller depending on the time of day or just even the day. That's like a legit stomach. I don't know about you, but that's for me, that's like a legit baby belly, I think. And here's me sucking in. So I can't even suck in that much. Like, you can still see it, which is exciting. My family is now like, whoa, you're actually pregnant. Like, I don't know. For a while, they were like, for a while after every meal I ate, my dad would go, oh, you're showing. And I'm like, Dad, I'm literally just full of food. Like, maybe, but the timing was every time. So, yeah. So there's a little baby. This last week, I finally told my coworkers about being pregnant. I waited so long because I didn't really think that I looked pregnant. Right before I told my boss, my heart was like, ugh. It was speeding so fast. And I literally thought I was gonna have like, I didn't literally think I was gonna have a heart attack, but you know, I could feel it beating out of my chest, but I was really nervous. As I told them, so the cat's in the bag. Yeah, I was also really, I don't wanna say insecure because it's not really insecure, but I was kind of like, it would scare me. This sounds so stupid. Like, it was scaring me how small my stomach was, but like, I'm in a forum with a bunch of other women who are gonna give birth in the same month. Everybody would post their baby bump photos for that week. Everybody has like huge bellies already. And I think a lot of it's because I'm tall, one, and then two, I'm also first-time mom, so doubly not showing as much. So I was a little scared to tell my coworkers in case there was like something wrong and I was gonna find out the anatomy scan. I kind of didn't want to tell anybody until after, but then my coworker revealed his wife was like having a kid, so it kind of came up. So I felt like that was like a natural place to tell. Anyways, long story short, I'm no longer nervous about not showing because I'm starting to, I think. And as far as the gender, Tiger has convinced me that it is a boy because he had a vision in the night, a dream, right after we got pregnant that it was a boy. So I've been convinced that it's a little boy in there, and now I've pictured my life. Originally I wanted a girl, but now I've just been picturing my life with a boy. And then he further described that the baby in the dream looked like this. So now I'm questioning everything. I really don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Transparently, I think I would be a little disappointed if it was a girl just because I've been picturing my life with a boy at this point, but we would love both equally and like be so excited for both equally after I mourned the vision in my head. So anyways, that's all for this week. See you on 21.